If you're over the age of 40 and want to build upper body strength without wrecking your joints, Parallettes or P-bars might just be your secret weapon. They're simple, they're portable, and they seem to be showing up in a lot more gyms these days. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use them to develop strength, mobility, and muscle. And because this video is so focused on push-ups, front body dominant exercises, I'm going to show you a bonus mobility exercise at the end of the video to help you stretch out and unlock all that. Oh, real quick, I'm actually shooting this after I finished editing the rest of the video, and I wanted to make it clear that when I say P-bars in this video, I'm using it as an abbreviation for parallel bars in general, and I'm not talking about any one specific brand or product. To my mind, there's 3 good reasons why P-bars should be a part of your training. Number 1 is if your wrists are janky, right? If you're somebody who, if you do push-ups on the floor, your wrists start to hurt, P-bars are great because they lock your wrist in a strong, stable position. So they can be transformative if you have wrist pain when you're doing push-ups. P-bars, fantastic option. Number 2, if you are not yet strong enough to do push-ups, because your hands are going to be elevated, you're going to be bearing a lower portion of your body weight. So these can be more accessible if you're someone that's still working up to full push-ups. But by far, the best reason to do P-bars if you're somebody that can already do push-ups is because they allow you to go deep. When we do push-ups on the floor, we're only able to go down here, right? This is as low as we can go. We can bring chest to the same height as our hands, but that is not full range of motion. If this was a regular push-up, right, with P-bars, I can go all the way down here, and I can take advantage of that stretch position in the muscles. And this stretch position, getting strong in this stretch position, is crucial for both building muscle and developing mobility. Talking of muscle and mobility, one of the primary drivers for both is time under tension. It's not about blasting through reps as fast as you can. It's about taking your time and really feeling that mind-muscle connection. And the P-bar 1.5 push-up is a fantastic exercise for developing a lot of time under tension for your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. We start at the top of a regular push-up. Now we're going to drop down, we're going to hold for a beat. Come up halfway, back down, and then all the way up. That's 1 rep, right? So it's down, deep push-up, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. This ain't it. The key is that you spend time in each position, right? You really let the muscles cook for a while. 2 to 3 seconds in the bottom, middle, bottom position, and then at the top, keep that brief because your joints are stacked and the muscles are off duty. Oh, hey, real quick. One of the healthiest things you can do past the age of 40 is to start a daily mobility practice. And to help you do that, I've put together a 7.5-minute morning mobility routine. You can get it by clicking the link in the description down below. It's specifically designed to undo a lot of the damage that our modern sedentary lifestyles are causing us. So it's going to unlock your spine, open up your hips, free up your shoulders, and leave you feeling a hell of a whole lot better. Get it by clicking the link in the description down below. The side-to-side push-up helps you to develop some of that odd angle strength. That strength that's crucial once you get outside the gym and into the real world or onto the field of play. First of all, let's talk setup, right? With the rest of the P-bar push-ups, you're going to have your hand in the middle of the P-bars. But with the side-to-side push-up, you want to have your hands a little bit closer to the post that's nearest to you, right? You want to have plenty of space here for the other hand to go. So with the side-to-side push-up, we're going to start with a deep push-up, come up, then we're going to take the right hand, put it on top of the left hand. So now both hands are on the same P-bar, drop down, deep push-up, over to the other side, and repeat. Essentially, what we're doing here is we're alternating between a deep push-up and then a close grip push-up. And if you're somebody whose wrists don't like it when you do things like diamond push-ups, then this is a great option for you as well because it allows you to get that close grip strength, but in a way where the wrists are not being put in a compromised position. The reverse grip push-up doesn't just look unconventional, it is. So for the reverse grip, we're going to set the P-bars like this. We're going to grab with the palms facing forward. Now, You can experience this for yourself. If you put your hand out in front of you and you put your hand on your upper chest and you do this little rotation right here, you're gonna feel this muscle get a little bit tighter. So when we do this grip, we're pre-stretching the upper pec, right? The clavicular head, AKA upper chest, which I should have probably just gone with that. I know throughout this video I've been harping on about, deep push-ups. But with this one, really take your time working yourself down, because like I said, it's gonna pre-stretch some muscles. And if you haven't done this before, it can leave you really sore afterwards. So in the beginning, don't go deep, but over time, try and work your way down, okay? So pretty simple setup. We're just gonna get the hands to face forward, get into that plank position. And then, one note, we don't want to bring the hands kind of to the armpit. We want to think a little bit more about hands to hips. So we want to have a little bit more of this kind of position rather than this kind of position. So set up. And we're going to drop down, get that good stretch, and up. Drop down, and up. This also helps develop some of that odd angle strength. And this can actually be a good option if you're somebody with some shoulder issues as well, because you're keeping your shoulders in nice and tight. There's a little bit less pressure on the front of your shoulder. The L-sit push-up is kind of cool looking, but to my money, I've really only found one use for it, and that's as part of a conditioning circuit. But it's a relatively simple exercise. All we're gonna do is do a deep push-up, come up, straighten the arms, swing through, L-sit, and then swing back. And when you're transitioning from the push-up to the L-sit, keep your shoulders as far away from your ears as you can. Try not to bend your elbows on the transition as well. It's best if you do it with your arms locked straight. The L-sit push-up is definitely easier if you are on a hardwood floor and wearing a pair of socks, or if you're on turf or something like that, because your feet are gonna wanna slide on the floor. Its main utility will be in some kind of conditioning circuit. So maybe you'd put it into a circuit with something like kettlebell swings, burpees, short sprints, L-sit push-ups, slam ball, because it will get your heart kicking. And once you spend a little bit of time working with it, you'll find it's not that technical exercise, that it is something you can do when you're kind of tired. You're moving a little too quickly to develop any strength or hypertrophy, but there is a mobility component as well, especially if we define mobility as the ability to freely move your body. So let's talk about a really good mobility exercise you can use the P-bars for. It's a reverse plank. Now, when you do a reverse plank on the floor, a lot of people find it challenging on their wrists. Me too, I'm one of those people. But with P-bars, it can feel really nice. So all we're gonna do is get to this position, right? Feet on the floor, and all we're doing is driving the hips up, rolling the shoulders back, and squeezing the glutes and looking up. Right, absolutely fantastic exercise for training shoulder extension, because we spend so much time in shoulder flexion with these shoulders forward on our devices, driving our cars, right, that it becomes crucial that we spend some time in this position as well, right? Really opening things up. So if you do a couple of 30-second sets of the reverse plank 2 to 3 days a week, you will be doing yourself a lot of good for your long-term shoulder health. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video today. I really appreciate it. If you found the information in it useful, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel so much. Thanks again. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.